my boo. He's so cute. Ow! I need these for work. Okay. Now. Hi, this is Kinsley Karter, aka KK, and I am back with another YouTube video. I have tried to film this video at least 3 or 4 times, and I have not been happy every time I film this because I just look like Bambi. I have been sick and I just wasn't comfortable with the outcome of all the videos. So here I am again, a 5th time filming this video, so a 5th time's a charm. And if you cannot tell by the title, this video is going to be about how to land a date with an Instagram model or influencer or adult film star, stripper, cam model, just someone that's on social media and makes their money off their social media platforms. But I will be using Instagram model or influencer as a general term throughout this video. One thing that I do want to make clear is this video is specifically for people that want to know the Instagram model like more on a personal level, like outside of her whole social media persona or what she perceives herself to be on social media. Like, you really want to get to know her. So this great cloud behind me, this is my blue nose pitbull bank. Anyway, first thing first that you want to do is you want to check to see if the Instagram model that we are trying to land a date with, you want to see if she is in a committed relationship. Shocker, most of the industry is in a committed relationship. Now I know this surprises some people, but a lot of people in the industry, they are open about it on their social media platforms. So just take your time, go on their Instagram or Twitter and just see if they post, like, you know, their significant other, or talk about them, like if an anniversary come up or a birthday come up. You just want to be respectful and considerate and not step on anyone's toes. Another thing, you can look in their bio. Some people, they put their loved ones in their bio, or say hubby, or they have a ring in their bio, or you know, the padlock. These are just like little things that people do to give you a hint, like, hey, I am in a serious committed relationship. So just be on the lookout for that before anything. Okay, so now we see that there is no boyfriend or husband in the picture. There's no one that she's saying happy anniversary to or anything. We have cleared that she is single as far as her social media platform. So the next thing I'm going to tell you what not to do is stop messaging her on her free platforms. Now, I'm gonna just be honest. Us as Instagram models or influencer, however you want to label us, honestly, we do not open DMs that don't have blue check marks next to them. That is just the truth. I'm sorry. If you do not have a blue check mark by your name, it's a very slim chance that your DM will get open. Now, this is what you're going to do instead, because let's be real, 99.9% chance you don't have a blue check mark by your name. Okay, so you don't have a blue check mark by your name. This is what you're going to do. You're going to message her on a free. You're going to message her on her paid platform. Yes, bust out the wallet, fellas. Her paid platform. So it's no surprise that most of us models on Instagram, we have our OnlyFans and our Snapchat. Other platforms that we have are ManyVids and some of us Cam. I'm pretty sure there are many other platforms as well, but those are the main four that I'm familiar with. So yeah, just like subscribe or sign up to one of those. In my opinion, I think camming is the best way to go about this. Camming, and I'm going to tell you why. Camming, I had to sit back for this. Camming, when she is in like the free chat room, you can take her into private and you have her full on undivided attention. Like, it doesn't get better than that. I really think camming is the best way to go about asking her on a date. That's just my personal opinion. As far as like OnlyFans, premium Snapchat, and ManyVids, I believe on ManyVids you can message us. I'm not too familiar, but on all three of those platforms you can message us. And on the paid platforms, we pay more attention to our fan base versus free platforms. So that's another reason why I say message her on her paid platforms versus on Instagram and Twitter where it's free. So I got you. And also, if you're not willing to pay, then I guess you could just end the video right here, because what's the point of watching the rest of the video? Now that we have discussed how we are going to get our Instagram models' attention, we do know to reach out to her on a paid platform. Now we are going to talk about our first message. What are we going to say in our first message? What we are not going to do in our first message is send a one-word message or an emoji. We are not going to say hi. We are not just going to say hello. We are not just going to say beautiful. We are not just going to, send a wakey face. We are not just going to send an eggplant emoji. We are not going to do this in the first message. It looks like you don't know how to have a conversation or start a conversation. If you do not know how to start a conversation, you're not ready to reach out to us. You're just not. You're not ready. Wait until you build a little bit of confidence or something, and then come back to this video. But if you're too shy or you don't have enough confidence, just don't. Another thing that we are not going to do, I feel like you know what I'm going to say. I really feel like everyone's eyes that are glued to this screen is going to know the next thing that I'm going to say, because it's not that hard. And we complain about it so much. You're not going to do this. Not in the first message. Fellas, it is 2019. We are not doing this. We are not doing this. Read my lips very clearly. Do not send pics or videos. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. especially if you are trying to take me on a date and you sending me a I already know what your end game is. Like, I don't even need to go on a date with you to know how it's gonna end up. I should not be able to read you in the first message. No. Again, I understand some people are shy and they don't know how to reach out to internet celebrities. They just don't know how. That's why I'm here to help you. Some ladies just block gentlemen that do that. No, block guys. I'm not even gonna say gentlemen, guys that do that. That's just so inappropriate, especially for the circumstance. Like I said, you're trying to take her out on a date. Okay? You're trying to actually get to know her. Sending pic in the first message is not the way to go. I'm telling you that right now. Don't do it. Do not send me your whole life story in the first message. Do not do it. Because then it's like, what's the point of the date? I already know everything that I need to know about you, and I definitely don't want the whole date to be about me. Just don't do it. I really think for the first message, it should be about, I would say 3 to 5 sentences. That's a good medium to keep our attention. You know, we have very busy, fast-paced life, so we don't have that long to read everything and to get the idea that you're trying to take us out on a date. So yeah, just keep it short and sweet. If it is fan mail, which this video is not about, I mean, it's okay to like share your life story, but again, like I said, this video is not about how to send a fan mail to your favorite Instagram model. This video is about how you can land a date with your favorite Instagram model. It's a difference, okay? So yeah, just keep that in mind. Now that we got through some do's and don'ts about the first message, let's go back to, I guess, how the first message should ideally sound. So let me think how I will want the first message from a fan that will want to take me out on a date to say. Okay, so if a fan was to reach out to me on my VIP Snapchat with the intentions on taking me out on a date, I would want him to say something along the lines of, I guess, hello Kinsley, my name is David Hudson. I'm from Los Angeles, California. So he's taking the time to introduce himself. And then what I would want him to do is tell me his Instagram or his Twitter. My Instagram username is David Hudson 07. If there's an actual David Hudson 07, I'm sorry, but that was the first thing that came up off the top of my head. Yeah, his Instagram is David Hudson 07. Now, this is good because I can check out his Instagram and I can see his lifestyle, what he likes to do for fun, like if he has any kids. Like, I can really get a glimpse of this individual. I highly do recommend putting your social media account, rather if it is Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn account, I don't know, something. So now I can check you out. I can see what you look like. On some of these platforms, even though I said yes, message me on these paid platforms, I can't see you. So If you put in your social media, that would be wonderful. Also, make sure that your social media account is public. I cannot stand it when a guy tells me his social media and it's private. After that, you lost my interest. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you truly have just lost my interest. I'm not gonna wait for you to accept my request, because after that, I have forgot. Like, I have had other 30 things thrown my direction to the point where I done forgot about you now. So, if you want me to see what you look like, just make your profile public. What are you doing? So weird. So weird. Oh, this thing's starting to give me a headache. So tough being a girl. I'm not complaining though. Anyway, yes, please make sure that your profile is public. Please, please, please. And I'm not gonna try to zoom in on your little profile picture to see what you look like. I and we, right, Bank, do not have time for that. We do not have time for that. What are you doing? I'm such a dog. Let me sit on my ear. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so let's go back. Okay, so Robert Hudson, I believe his name was. Robert Hudson, he took the time to say hi. He introduced himself. He told me where he was from. He gave me his social media account. Now, I think for the next line, you should give the Instagram model a compliment, whether if it's about her or her content on whatever platform it is. Ideally, it should be about her. You could say, hey, I really like your sparkling blue eyes. I really love your long legs. I really love your full lips. Like, just say something, but don't be too, like, sexual again, because then it's like, you're gonna think the end game on the first date is just gonna be sex, and no. You wanna know her, not her lady parts. That's the difference. You wanna get in here, not in here. If you're trying to get in here, this is not the video for you. And I will say for the final sentence, ask her a question that will force her to answer. Like, when someone asks me about my tattoos, I cannot resist asking them. When someone's like, hey, what's that tat on your leg? I want to answer them. When someone asks me how tall am I, buddy, come on. No. Let's see, what's another question someone can ask? Just honestly, you have to get creative. You have to get creative. Like, truly poke the bear. Like, really poke the bear, but not in a rude way. Not in a rude way, but poke the bear. Like, when she open up that message and read it, force her to answer that last question. So I want to go over the message again. Hi. No, what did I say? Hello, Kinsley. My name is Robert Hudson. I'm from Los Angeles, California. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter at RobertHudson07. I really love your long legs and your green eyes, and I really want to know what are those tattoos on your legs? So, bam. And then I guess he could sign it at the bottom, Robert Hudson. Send the message. We did it. We send a message. Now is the hard part, which is the waiting game. Now, some of these platforms, you can see when the model sees your message. Excuse me. Yeah, you can see when she sees it. Just do not get impatient with her. You have to remember, we have very, very busy life. Do not get annoying and constantly message her back to back, because that's just gonna push your message to the bottom probably. Do not call her out her name. If you see that she saw your message and did not respond, do not react out of anger or frustration. Just don't. Just really do not. It just shows that you're immature. Don't do it. But yeah, let's just cross fingers and hope that we get a response. Again, I cannot guarantee or speak for any other model besides Kinsley Karter. I can only speak for Kinsley Karter. So please do not comment below this video saying, oh, such and such did not respond to my message. Such and such did not get back to me. Such and such saw my message but not respond. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea what to tell you. Sorry, we have a dog barking. Yeah, I truly don't. But like I said, I can speak for me. And this is how I landed. Well, this is how I landed. This is how the 2 dates when I started the industry, how the gentleman reached out to me. They reached out to me on my premium Snapchat. And these were just regular dates. These weren't clients. It's no secret that I'm an escort or companion. Like, that's not a secret at all. These were truly regular dates. The guys, they were very cool. Yeah, then they asked me out on a date. Of course, it's nothing now because I'm still single. Which is funny because now that leads me to my next thing, which is probably your next question. How many messages to send her? I don't know. That is up to you. That is truly up to you to figure out how many messages to send her before you actually go full force and ask her out. Okay, if it looks like it's getting dark in here, that's because the sun is going down and I'm trying to beat it. So let's speed this thing up. Okay, so we asked her out. She said yes. We doing our little victory dance. Like, okay, we got a date with Kinsley Karter. Okay. Now don't go all over social media and brag and everything. Don't do that. Do not do that. I'm not saying with me, but with anybody. Do not brag that you're going out with these ladies. Not cool. Not cool at all. You get no cool points for that. I'm just being honest. Seriously, I'm being honest. But I understand you're a fan. But just don't do it. Don't do it. So, where are we taking her? I'm gonna tell you where we're not taking her. Do not ask for me to go to your spot on the first date. Unless you're a client. Then that's another story. If you're a client or a sugar daddy, that's another story. But if you're a guy that's really trying to get to know me, listen here, buddy. You're gonna have to wait for that. But in all serious, yeah, don't do that. Don't try to be slick and be like, oh, I cook a lot, so why don't you come to my place and try out my food? Don't try no Netflix and chill. So instead of taking her to your spot, of course, take her somewhere public, somewhere that she will be comfortable. I guess first you could put it in her hands where she would like to go, and if not, if she puts it in your hands, you can never go wrong with a nice restaurant. I like to put it in the guy's hands just to see like where he's going to take me. I'm just being honest. Even in my personal life, I like to go to nice places. I really, really do. I like to go to nice places. I don't want to go to no pub where there are two guys next to me throwing fists and another guy throwing beer in the bartender's face. Like, no. That's not me. I love to go to a nice lounge where we can eat, relax, listen to some good music, and really, really enjoy the environment. That is me. So, it's really up to you. Like I said, you can never go wrong with a nice restaurant. If she has somewhere that she wants to go, of course, take her there. Like, she wants to go there. Don't go back and forth with her about where she wants you to take her. And also remember, if you're trying to, what do you want? You want to take me out on a date? Do you want to take mommy out on a date? No. Also, if you're trying to show off for her, remember that if there's another date after this, you have to do that every time. Like, she's gonna expect that almost every time. I'm not gonna say every single time, but she will expect that almost every time. So just keep that in mind. You cannot go from a 5-star hotel to a little hole in the wall. That's not gonna work. That's not going to work in my book. No, sir. So, just know that the first date sets the bar. It sets the bar. And also, just be genuine to yourself. If you're not the type of fancy guy, don't act like that, or don't put on a front. Just don't. But that's personally what I like in my personal life as well, and I'm pretty sure there are other ladies that are like that too. So if you're not that guy, it's okay. It just means that we're not a match for each other. But yeah, don't try to be someone that you're not just to take someone out on a date. Be yourself, please. Okay, now we have a location. Let's go back to my situation. Okay, so Robert is taking me to this new restaurant that just opened down in Beverly Hills. Okay, so that is where we are meeting. Now, Robert is gonna be looking very, very nice. Gentlemen, please be groomed nicely. I mean, a nice haircut. Don't be looking like you just crawled from under a car. Do not do that. Make sure that your teeth is brushed, your ears are clean, nothing's in your nose, nothing's in your eyes. Don't look like you just rolled out of bed with some joggers on and a hoodie. Do not do that. Or like you just came from a gym and in a tank top and sweaty. I mean, whatever y'all first date is, maybe that's the appropriate outfit, but we're going to a nice new restaurant in Beverly Hills, so that's not the appropriate outfit. Okay, let's see. We got teeth brushed. Make sure that your nails are looking good. You got deodorant on. Now, let's talk about cologne. Me personally, I do not like cologne. I just don't. I feel like guys tend to overdo it, and you just never know what people are allergic to. So I think it's safe to not wear cologne. Just don't. I mean, if you feel like you have to, if your body odor is that bad, like you have to wear cologne, then go ahead, be my guest. But I really like for my guys not to wear cologne. Like, just don't. So, and clothes. Make sure that your clothes are nice, nicely pressed, and no tags on, no strings hanging down if you're wearing like a button-up shirt or something. Make sure everything is fitted right. No pants below your butt. Please, 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 please do not let me see what color your underwear you're wearing. Thank you. Listen, I have heard some horror stories. I heard them. I would really love to tell that story, but it's not my story to tell. Anyway, yeah, just overall look presentable. I'm not saying bust out your suit from your boy's wedding last year, but look presentable. That's all I'm trying to say. Look presentable. Look like you care about your appearance. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Hi, baby. Okay, now we got our clothes laid out. We know what we're wearing to see Kinsley. You know. What? We about to go on a date with Kinsley Karter. Okay, so now we have our clothes. Something that's really, really big. Communication on the day of the date. Communication. So my rule of thumb is at least 6 hours before the date, confirm that you two are still meeting up. Reach out to her, at least text, call, something to make sure that y'all are still meeting up for the date. If a guy that I'm supposed to go on a date with, someone that asked me out, if he has not reached out to me the whole entire day and calls me, I guess, 10 minutes before we're supposed to get together and asks me where am I am in bed comfortable. Okay? Because in my mind, I just assumed that you forgot or you just did not care that much. So after that, the date idea just went out the window. So do not wait until the last minute to confirm. At least confirm 6 to 5 hours before the date. One thing is, do not be a pest about us meeting up. Which means don't message me every 5 minutes about my whereabouts, what I'm wearing, what time I'm going to show up, what shoes I'm wearing, and all that other good stuff. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just the main thing is what I'm trying to get across is don't be annoying. Okay, I understand you're excited that you're about to go out on a date with this beautiful internet celebrity. And you just want to make sure that it actually happens, that you actually see her sitting across the table from you or whatever activity that y'all agreed on for your first date. Like I said, we're going to this new restaurant in Beverly Hills. You just want to make sure that Kinsley shows up, correct? We confirmed. So we confirmed 5 to 6 hours before the date. I guess the next time you could check in is an hour before, and then you can tell me when you arrive. Robert can tell me when he arrives, and then if it's like 15 minutes behind, like when we were supposed to meet up at our date, then you can reach out like, hey, is everything okay with your car or Uber? Like, is everything good? Like, then you can reach out. But please, please, please do not message every 5 minutes. It's so annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna read off my phone for this. I'm really losing sunlight. So you definitely want to like be a gentleman and open the door for her, pull out her seat, like if it's a little bit chilly out and if she has a coat on, take her coat off for her, give her compliments but not over compliment her. It's a good medium when it comes to compliments. And let her order her food. A big one for me, turn off your phone. Unless you have kids at home with a nanny or you have an elderly family member that you're taking care of. unless those are the two options, there is no reason for your phone to be on. No reason. Because I'm pretty sure you're probably just going to be checking social media every 5 minutes or something. Like, no. And then the thing is, it's nighttime, so I'm pretty sure your office is closed. It's honestly no reason for you to be on your phone. I know when I go to dinner, my phone is off. Like, it's off and it's away. It's just so, I just think it's so rude to have your phone out when you're on a date with someone. Because then it comes to a point, it's like, are you on a date with your phone or me? Like, seriously. Don't be surprised if she is shy or like more to herself. Most of the, I will say a pretty good percentage of the industry is shy. But it's something about like when you pull that camera out, they're a whole new person. Like they could pull out that persona. So don't let that surprise you in any kind of way. This is a big one. Do not make the whole date about her job. We are so much more than our job. We just are. So just don't go about asking us 50 million questions about our job. Actually, one of the dates that I went on, the guy just asked about my job the whole entire date, and it was so annoying. Trust me, I did not call him back. I immediately blocked him. It was just annoying. It was annoying. It's like, do you want to know me or my persona? Do not speak about money. Do not ask me how much I make doing what I do. That's none of your business, and I just think it's rude to ask anyone about their financial situation. Do not speak on politics unless you're really trying to start an argument if y'all two have different views. And finally, don't bring up family. Do not bring up family. You just don't know how close we are to our family. Me personally, I'm close with my family, so they already know what I do. Other ladies, because of their job, they cannot go home or see their family or go to birthday parties or anniversaries because of the job that they do. So family is another touchy subject, so just don't bring it up, especially on the first date. It's not going to go over well. But I do have a few other subjects that you can touch on throughout the date. So you can talk about her hobbies. Like I said earlier, there are so many other levels to us besides our job or what you see on social media. So do not shy away by asking us what we like to do on our free time. Travel. Talk about places that you've been to before or places that you want to go. So that's a real fun topic to talk about. Foods. Who doesn't like to talk about foods or their favorite cuisines? Or like I said, if you like to cook, and say like your favorite dishes to cook. So that's a fun topic to talk about. Current events, can discuss like what's going on in the world. There are just so many topics that you could discuss. And your goals, your end game. So yeah, I hope that gives you a good like direction to go as far as fun little topics to have on a first date. Now during a date, just be chill and be very confident. Do not be surprised if any fans walk up to her or walk up to your table and ask her for a photo or her autograph. She is an internet celebrity, and we do get recognized when we're in public. So do not take it the wrong way or don't be a about it. Just let her show her other fans some love. Okay, so now we had an amazing date, had great conversations, had great laughs. The food was amazing. Now Robert is of course gonna take care of the bill. I don't know why I keep hearing these stories of guys not paying for the bill. I mean, I never had it happen to me, but it seemed like amongst my generation, guys are not paying the bill. I just think if you're taking me out, you're automatically paying the bill, especially on the first date. So yeah, fellas, pay the bill. Don't be a little bitch. Okay. So now, you pay the bill. I'm just gonna be honest. Do not expect sex in any kind of way, shape, or form. Do not. Just don't. Do not be forceful. Do not be pushy. Do not try to force her to do nothing that she did not agree on. Do not try to go in for a kiss. Do not try to go in for a hug or anything like that. If a girl wants to go home with you, best believe me, she will vocalize it. She will vocalize it. She will vocalize it, and she will tell you, Bank. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so don't, even at the start of this, it should be no thought that you're gonna have sex by the end of the first date. So it should be always in her hands. Now, do not, if she rejects you, do not take this as she don't like you or anything like that. It's just some girls choose not to have sex on the first date, and I am one of them. I really am. In my personal life, sex is so special to me, especially because I'm an adult film star. So, because I am exposed to the world, what I have left to me is in my personal life. And it is so special to me, and you just have to be a very special man that I am connected to, not only physically, to experience that part of me, if that makes sense. So sex on a first date for me is just a no-go. It just does not happen. Okay, so of course she's going home. We're going to just assume that she went home. We want to make sure that Kinsley got home safely. So, shoot her a message or something. Hey, just want to make sure you got in safely. And yeah, as this video gets darker, hopefully this lands you a date with your favorite Instagram model or influencer. I really do hope this helps you out. I really do. So, remember, just be yourself. Please, just be yourself. Do not try to put on a front or anything like that. Also, remember that we are human beings just like you. We breathe. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Just remember that we are humans like you. It's getting dark, so I'm going to end this. This is Kinsley Karter, and I will see you next time. Bye. And Bank says bye too. He's so sick of me. Bye.